The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, go Cowboys! This is Talkin Cowboys. Streaming live from the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco.
Handoff, Elliott plowing to the goal line. Barry, sacked by Lawrence. Prescott keeps it, and he bangs it in for the touchdown.
And now your hosts, Isaiah Stanback, Heckma Harrison, Rob Phillips, and Kyle Yeomans.
It's a Say It With Your Chest Friday here on Talkin Cowboys, presented by Tostitos, the official chip and the official dip of the Dallas Cowboys, here from the Star in Frisco. It is week 9 of the NFL season.
Let's do it.
The Cowboys are 6-1. They are first place in the NFC East, and they have an opportunity to win 7 straight and start 4-0 at home for the first time since 1999. Alongside Heckma Harrison, Isaiah Stanback, Rob Phillips, I'm Kyle Yeomans. Gentlemen, it's Friday. I know y'all are feeling good, right?
Love it.
Heck yeah.
Supercalifragilistic.
Ooh. And look at that fresh Texas A&M football hoodie.
This is from the athletic department.
Oh, official.
Taylor Stern gave it to me.
Oh,
painting was a gift.
connections.
Todd. Yeah.
Who they got this week?
Auburn.
Oh, yeah.
How you feel about that?
Not great, but it'll be a good one.
They're 12 right now in the college football playoff rankings.
That's about right.
You guys
12.
beat Alabama. Why not? What is it about? But that's you, P.
He's a
that's
big
you.
fan.
Yeah, that's you, P. That's just how you are. You know, you're glass. Is it glass half empty?
Yep.
Yeah, that's you.
You watched A&M the last 20 years.
No.
Don't get too high. Stay neutral. That's what the Cowboys say.
good.
Stay neutral. You know.
Yeah. You still beat Alabama, so
Yeah.
you're figuring things out. You've played really well since then.
I went to the A&M Auburn game a few years ago, and they kicked our
Collins.
Yes.
Okay.
There you
That's
go.
a PG show. Thanks, Isaiah.
You're welcome.
Who's Washington have this week?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
The other day you came in here with your
dog.
socks on and your purple Adidas.
We have Oregon this week, okay? Do we really have to talk about that? I hate Oregon. I can't stand Oregon, and that Oregon's good this year.
Talking about
let's-
kicking in the colon.
Let's just not talk about that, okay? It's a sore spot.
It's a
It's definitely going to be a sore spot.
Very bad. Very bad thing.
All right, before we get into I teased it yesterday as we wrapped up the show, but we have some move on or groove on today. Some statements that we will choose to either move on from it or groove on with it.
I like this.
How about that? But first, Rob Phillips, news and notes from yesterday.
Well, Dak's playing.
Hey.
How about that? That's the biggest one of the day.
Yeah, he told me after practice you can take your 80% and just
That is.
shove it, Not really. But basically that's what he said.
I was really hoping
No,
actually
he wouldn't do
said
that. No, he wouldn't do that to me. But he left no doubt. I mean, he said, I feel good. Todd Archer asked him, safe to say you're playing? Safe to say. So, hey, barring any type of setback, which I don't anticipate that, he's starting Sunday.
You think there's a rift in the coaching staff? The fact that they tried to keep this so secret last week, they kept it all the way up until game time, and then this week they're like, let's try and do it again. Let's try and catch Denver off guard, and then Dak's like, yeah, no, I'm playing. It's like, oh, well, never mind. Guess not.
We'll take it a step further.
What's that?
He basically said Terrence Steele's the left tackle Sunday.
Oh, well, there's
And Lyle Collins at the right side. It's like gamesmanship's changemanship.
yeah, they don't care. How about that?
Way off.
Shamesmanship.
How much was gamemanship a part of an NFL locker room when you were around?
It wasn't. I mean, we left that up to the coaches, man. We didn't deal with all that mess. We just showed up and played football. We weren't. Only time I was ever restricted from really, or kind of misleading, or whatever you want to do, kind of create an illusion, was in New England. And we just didn't talk. You just knew that you took the Bill Belichick approach and you just kept it about as broad as possible.
You couldn't talk anyway, right?
Yeah.
Was that like, not to pull the curtain back too much up there, but is that like explicitly discussed with the team from like don't because the Patriots don't do that. They don't say much. They stay out of the headlines.
He pretty much just told you, to not give them any information. Like I mentioned before, he doesn't like being bulletin board, and he doesn't feel like anybody needs to know what the heck's going on. So you really just follow the lead that he has, right? So you see how coach acts, and you see how how he really feels about disclosing information. So you just keep everything close to your chest. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy that discloses too much information, and you got to deal with Coach Belichick. You don't want that conversation.
Do you like that approach, or do you like the more open approach?
I like that. I like his approach. I'm a very secure guy. I don't like people in my information and in my business. So I like the approach that he took, just because keep people guessing. It's not for people to know most of the time.
Well, you talk about Fort Knox. I mean, the WFAA, I was watching news this morning, and they had a story about Cooper Rush's parents and how all of them were at the game. And, do they come to all the games like that on the road? No. Well, they knew 2 days beforehand that he was going to be making the start. And here we are waiting around trying to figure this out, and they already knew. So the whole warm-up thing with Dak on the field, that was just all cosmic for show. Basically.
On Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday.
I think for the most part, they knew he wasn't going to start. I think there's part of it where Dak's pushing to play, and there's so much respect for Dak. It's like, let's get out on the field and see how you do. But I think Cooper Rush went into Sunday knowing I'm starting this game.
I'm just glad I didn't see Dak pull the Russell Wilson and get on one knee and fake play call.
Do an entire
You didn't
drive.
respect that? That's your man. He's going through.
Heckman. I'm a Seattle light, okay?
Okay.
But I call BS when I see BS.
Bruh.
I'm a realist. That was terrible. That was trash.
Look, he didn't have on the goggles that they're wearing now. And you're in a virtual world come on, man. He's trying to stay game ready.
If he would have had the VR Oculus on, I would have gave him a pass. But that boy looked around and you didn't see this video.
Oh no, I saw.
You saw the video?
I'm surprised you're
pregame.
I'm surprised
Dude,
you're
I'm
against
a realist. I'm a realist. Listen here. I'm a Seattle fan. Everybody knows Seattle can have a sandbag, bag toss, whatever CB plays. Okay, cornhole team. I'm a rep Seattle. That's home.
The Kraken.
Dallas is home for you. You rep home.
Take the emotions out of
I'm
it,
a Seattle
though.
Kraken guy.
See, you're getting emotional right now.
No. I'm taking the emotion out of it. What the heck Russell Wilson was doing in that doggone pregame? What the heck was that, bro? Getting on a knee. Ready? Break.
So basically,
Who are
Rob,
you talking to?
Yeah, what he did was he ran through a drive in his head alone on the field prior to the game. He was in a hoodie, he had sweatpants on, and all by himself, nobody, no ball, no anything. He went through the huddle, called the play, went up to the line of scrimmage, checked the defense, kind of pointed out wide, snapped the ball, rolled out to his right, kind of completed a pass, and then he
I didn't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that because you'd run yourself through mock things, just like you when you're little, when you play basketball by yourself.
Yeah.
And, there's 3 seconds left. That's fine, okay? But the calling the play in the huddle.
Well, he did that.
That's what I didn't like. I didn't like that one.
Do you think it was just for show?
That part I think was for sure. The other aspect, you running yourself through game speed and all that, but the taking the knee that was over the edge. That was
so
and that's like a sports psychology thing too, like visualization and all. Yeah.
And you guys
technology has come so far.
You guys don't think that was for show for Dak working out prior to the game? I think it was a rehab thing more than anything.
I think it was a rehab thing. It's a workout, right? You put yourself through workout. I mean, it's not an off day for you. If you're not playing, if you're not suited up, that's not an off day. Mm-hmm. It's the same reason why you go out there and you do a full-on blown warm-up before the game, and when a team gets out there, then you're chilling, right? When you come back that next day, the team is doing a little bit of conditioning, and you're having full-out conditioning because guess what? You missed that work day, right? That's a work day that 90% of the team had. You don't get that day off, right? Your body still needs to be in condition. So you still have other things, obligations that you have.
I will say he worked out for 20 minutes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Looked good. There was a huddle on the field with Mike and the Joneses and Britt Brown. And so I think
the decision makers.
Yeah, I think you could call it game time. Like last second, how do you feel? But I don't think there was much that was going to change their mind of you need another week.
Yeah.
And
I'm saying showmanship for the Vikings that are obviously watching Dak warm up and what is the decision, because they didn't know for sure. They didn't know who was going to start. So
Xavier Woods said they were planning for Dak to start. And not Cooper Rush. But Dak said yesterday,
great.
They weren't keeping me out too.
But Dak is back, and Randolph, we're back.
Randolph. I like it. Left tackle, though, that's a surprising storyline, or maybe not surprising. We talked about it yesterday. Mm-hmm. But Terrence Steele going out to left tackle, Dak alluded to that, and then Lyle Collins at right tackle. Do you like that decision, Heckma?
It's one of those decisions that we're going to live with, and obviously Terrence Steele is a special specimen of an offensive tackle to be able to go from right to left. And if you heard Coach McCarthy this morning talking about it, his term was using a different hand to it's a little graphic, but when you're using the restroom, the way, So anyway, getting out of that, just saying it's going to be difficult. Let's just say it's like going overseas and having the steering wheel on the other side of the dashboard. So,
Isaiah?
I got out of that without saying exactly what it was, so I didn't.
How do you follow that?
I don't know.
I don't know. So just to confirm, Steele's going to the left side, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's what we expected.
Yeah, that's what we talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm happy about it.
Huh.
I mean, it's not the ideal situation.
They didn't
I
call
think
you?
this is the right call. No, I think this is the right call. I just don't know if fans understand that Terrence Steele on the right side, the way he's been playing, it's probably not going to transfer to the left side. That is a tough transition. And like we talked about yesterday, he doesn't have big Zach Martin to his side.
Agree.
He's got Connor Williams.
But we
on
haven't
that side
said
now.
that he's been playing good, subject to the fact that Zach Martin's been next to him. He's been playing good, handling his responsibilities on the right side. His job on his team is to be a swing tackle.
Yeah.
That's why he's on his
That's
team.
why he won the job.
It's not because he's a good right tackle. It's because he plays both sides well, right? And we're just hoping that he goes out there and is as dominant on the left side as he has been on the right side. That's all we're asking, right? We're asking him to do what he's on the roster to do on the other side now.
See, but that's my thing is you're asking him to be as dominant on the left side as he was on the right side. We didn't even expect him to be as dominant on the right side that he was on the right side.
I said we're hoping. We'll put the word hoping in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we want him to execute on the backside.
That is a lofty hope for me, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if he lives up to that, especially in week one of doing it. I don't know if he lives up to that because he's had a great season so far, and I don't want to take anything away from Terrence Steele, but you got to remember what he looked like last year as well when there was a lot of movement on that offensive line. Now there's movement, and now he has a chance to prove himself again, but that's the problem. I don't want to have to prove it at my left tackle spot.
Well, Nate on Hanging with the Boys said that's an easier transition going to the left side.
That's good.
Why? Did he say why?
Well, because he said if he's right-handed and right-footed, it's an easier.
You can throw with that hand.
Yeah, you're using your right hand to punch. And it's easier for you.
Do we know if he's right-handed?
I'm assuming he is.
I'm not sure if Lyle Collins is right-handed, but he said left side is home for me. Left guard. That's where he started his career. So he had to make an adjustment to go to the right side. So that makes sense. This is about reps. Terrence Steele played a lot of left tackle reps actually in training camp, and Lyle Collins hasn't done it since he was in college.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Okay.
I like your hoodie. That's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I took it from the Heckma Harrison
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice.
look.
Yeah.
It's an,
So you wore the white, he wore the black. Mm-hmm. Yin and yang. I see you.
Shut up. He'll stab you quick. You be bleeding out, don't
Yes.
even know.
No doubt. All right. Move
You
on.
wore the white one, he wore the black one. Yeah.
Little.
By the way, Heckma, I like the Randolph reference.
Nobody got it, right?
didn't get it.
Nobody
I
got it.
in here.
Thank you.
I didn't get it. Somebody explained
Yeah,
it to me at some point.
Dude,
Trading-
Coming to America.
Coming to America,
Remember?
trading places.
Remember Randolph?
Mortimer and Randolph.
Remember?
Oh,
He gave him the money.
yeah.
He's like, Randolph, we're back.
Dave and Hellman and I were talking about
Yes.
trading places yesterday.
That's all.
Because somebody had never seen it in the office.
Oh, wow.
You've
I've
never
never seen
seen
it.
Coming to America?
I've seen Coming to America.
There are just certain references that I make because
Kyle,
you guys are all 80s
Kyle's
babies.
never seen Coming to America.
Kyle.
No.
Okay.
No, we're trading
This
places.
is a group activity.
I've
We're
never
all
seen
gonna
trading places.
Oh, man.
What?
Dude, I
Okay,
grew
we're going to have
up.
to figure it out.
You know where I grew up.
Isaiah, you seen Coming to America?
Come on, man. That's
Do you
an
remember-
African American staple. If you haven't seen African American,
So is Trading Places.
Trading Places was Eddie's second
Eddie
movie?
Murphy.
It was the second movie. Yeah, after
seen it.
48 hours.
What?
Yeah, it must have been early '80s.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You got it. You'd love it.
Okay. How about y'all put that on my list?
It's very good.
Put that on
I
my
love
list.
that era of movies, so now I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
All right.
Kyle, I'm Coming to America tonight. You and your
Yeah,
girl.
that's
Seriously,
mandatory.
Kyle.
Well, I got a game tonight, but we'll
mandatory.
figure it out. Mid-season, move
iPad.
on or groove on. Watch it on the way to Fort Worth and
I
back.
try.
I appreciate the effort.
Move on or groove on. So I'm going to give you a statement, and you are going to answer it. You will move on from it, forget about it, you don't like it, or groove on. You like it, you're going to ride with it. We're going to keep on going to the rest of the
I'm ready.
season. So first one, Dalton Schultz is a Pro Bowler. Move on or groove on. Isaiah?
NFC.
Think about the tight ends.
Yeah, there's only two, right? That go. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to We'll have to move on.
Okay, who are the two then?
Gronk when he comes back.
When he comes back,
he's back. I mean, but Gronk is Gronk. The voting goes around. Gronk and who's another tight end in the NFC?
Oh, Kittle.
Yeah, that guy.
There's two.
And it's more of a popularity contest anyway.
That's most of what it is. Yeah.
But I'd hate to say, I don't want him to be
He'll be an alternate.
an alternate.
Yeah, somebody
go
chooses
there.
not to go.
All right. So I just want to move on from that. I just think he's having a hell of a year. The numbers are going to be there, and with guys having, I think Kittle's out right now with an injury. So
I'll put him as an alternate, and he might get in because some guys decide not to go play. So,
but we ain't gonna be there no way.
Yeah, that's a good point. You could say that.
Go ahead.
Is the game back?
Jumping out of the cake?
Yeah. I've been out the cake.
Okay.
That's true. You have been out
I'm
the
going
cake.
to say groove on. I know it's only 2 spots, but he's second in the NFC in catches right now.
Talk that talk.
Hawkinson is first.
oh yeah,
Then Schultz, and then if you look at touchdowns by tight ends in the NFC,
forgot about him.
he's right behind Gronk.
Yeah.
So Gronk's
Gronk's
Gronk.
going,
He's
yeah.
probably going to get a spot. He's definitely got a good chance at it.
So he's 25th in the NFC in receiving altogether, not in tight ends, altogether with
crazy.
wide receivers. The only guys in front of him in terms of receiving yards, T.J. Hawkinson and Kyle Pitts. Those are the only two that are in front of
Forgot
him.
about that dude.
Oh,
too.
Kyle Pitts. Yeah.
Your
So
guy.
it would be tough.
That's your boy.
Oh yeah. I like. Kyle
He's coming
Pitts.
on strong.
Yeah, he's playing really well. Last week he didn't do anything, but the first two weeks prior he went over 100 on each of those. But yeah, I think Dalton Schultz has an opportunity for sure. He's in that conversation, and
I've
if
been
he's
telling-
not, he needs to
I've
be.
been telling them America.
What?
No, I'm just that was. I've been telling them.
Goodness.
This comes down to wins too.
Yes.
Now, Isaiah was on a team that won 13 games and they had 13 Pro Bowlers.
13 Pro Bowlers.
So I mean,
Jesus.
you can count right now. I'd say there's at least 7 guys on offense alone that should be in the conversation for the Pro Bowl right now.
Who are those guys?
Dak, Zeke, Amari, CD, Tyron, Zach, Schultz. Right?
Yeah.
Am I missing anybody?
I would agree
Make
with
it
that.
plain.
I would agree with that completely.
In the conversation.
Good. Micah Parsons will win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Move on or groove on, Heckma? Grooving on?
Travolta.
I'm grooving. I'm grooving to that. Who's going to stop him? Who's going to get in his way? At this point, Patrick Surtain Jr., the guy that had the PI in San Diego in L.A. Chargers versus Amari Cooper, he's not going to be there.
Sante.
Yeah, Asante Samuel's not going to happen for him. And the dominating performance that he had last week, they've already said, PFF, that no other rookies had a performance like that. 10 solo tackles, 4 for a loss, balling.
Yeah, I think he's right up at the top of that list. I think Asante Samuel Jr.'s had a really nice year. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah from the Browns has had a really nice year. But I don't see anybody being as much of an immediate impact as Micah Parsons has, Isaiah. Is that grooving on? Is that the CeeDee Lamb snotty nose?
That's a CD.
Slime time.
Groove on. Yeah, he's dominant. He's dominant.
Cool. Rob?
Yeah, you said it. Either Micah or Asante Samuel Jr. or the guy they're playing Sunday. He's having Surtain's having a great start to the season, but I think Mike is probably nationally people really like
Greater impact on his team.
Yeah.
And that's what people are looking for when you say Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Impact.
Yeah, he's made a massive impact so far.
Aren't you guys glad we got him? Aren't you glad?
This show was split, wasn't it?
Yes.
I waffled. I said, give me a defensive player.
You did waffle.
I did.
There was no question who I wanted.
There's
Sure.
not.
And honestly, I don't think either one would have been wrong. I like having Micah Parsons. I'm happy he's here, but Patrick Surtain's a hell of a player.
You
wanted Rashawn Slater.
He's also a hell of a player. You talking about offensive rookie of the year?
I was thinking Micah versus Surtain.
Yeah, well, those were my 3.
Okay.
It was Surtain. Well, 4: Horn, Surtain, Parsons, and Slater. Those were the 4, and 4th on that list was Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Slater's not going to get offensive player.
Probably not.
Nah, not with Jamar Chase in there.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
There's a lot of other stuff going on.
Jamar Chase is in the AFC, my friend. But I guess so is Rashawn Slater. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking NFC. All right. What about win the division before playing another divisional opponent? You don't play the Washington football team until week 13. Will the Cowboys have the division already wrapped up by that point? Move on or groove on? Rob?
My math sucks. Pass.
Okay.
What are they up by? 3.5
Week
games?
14, excuse me. They're up by 3.5 games at the moment. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games until they play Washington. And then 4 of the last 5 are against the division.
Who do the other teams play is the question.
Yeah. I would just say move on. That seems early.
If you win 4 of the 5, you would have it wrapped up basically with 1 loss the rest of the division.
And our next games, obviously, the Broncos, Falcons,
Chiefs, Raiders, Saints. Which those 3 look formidable.
The boys about to wake up.
Yeah.
The boys is about to wake up.
Which one?
The Chiefs.
Yeah, they're going to wake
They're
up.
about to wake up.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be dangerous.
Is that
Yes.
Will that be the Christmas tree game?
That's going to be. That's going to be a hell of a game. I've been talking about it all year. That's going to be a hell of a game.
Opportunity.
November 21st.
My family need a tree, dog.
Yeah, man, my family does too.
That might be the Christmas tree game. I think it's going to happen. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's take our first break. When we come back here on Talkin Cowboys, we give you a player to watch in DraftKings Fantasy this week.
Oh.
Who is in store for a big day against the Denver Broncos when
Don't
we
steal
return
it.
right after this.
To Talkin Cowboys.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
New Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. You deserve it.
I do deserve that.
You deserve decadent flavor without sugar. And a day at the beach without sand getting everywhere. And a relaxing bath that your children don't interrupt.
I deserve all that?
It's really just a visual metaphor for Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Everything you want, nothing you don't.
A visual metaphor on the radio. I do deserve that.
Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. The zero you deserve is finally here.
Before there was a draft, you could size up a cowboy by 3 simple factors: the crease in his hat, the bend of his brim, and his unbending attitude. A man's Stetson didn't just protect him from what life threw at him, it projected a rugged, unstoppable spirit. Stetson hats are still American-made with pride right here in Texas. They're still the unofficial crown of all self-respecting cowboys, and Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find a retailer nearest you at stetson.com/cowboys.
There's nothing as unique as our eyes, which is why Essilor pioneers ways to make lenses as unique as you. Varilux for super sharp vision, Essential Blue for protection, and Crizal for freedom from glare. 3 cutting-edge solutions in a single unique lens. So whatever your needs, insist on Essilor. Visit your local Essilor experts and find the perfect lens for you. See more, do more, Essilor.
Back to Talkin' Cowboys.
It's a great people, great pay replay on Talking Cowboys. You've heard it. Jason Witten has joined the Caliber Collision team. You can join him to do great work with great people for great pay. Apply now at jobs@caliber.com. You can apply online now at jobs@caliber.com. Look at Isaiah just digging for the wallet.
There
Bam.
it is, America. There it is.
5 years in.
Straight from Attica.
Soft and supple.
It's different every day.
Jingling, get your
It is different.
That look like
every
the wallet
single
that
day.
says no. that is not the go ahead, baby wallet. That is the
No thanks.
That's the prototype right
No,
there.
that's the Pulp Fiction
That's the
wallet.
prototype.
Remember that?
not the Pulp Fiction wallet.
Oh, no. Goodness. I've seen Pulp Fiction. Is that better?
That was a good one.
That's a fantastic movie.
Kind of vulgar. A good one.
Yeah, it is. Probably not good one for the kids.
I don't like excessive cursing.
Coming to America kind of does, too.
When you're on our show, so.
Huh?
What?
What?
I'm just kidding.
That boy good. He good.
That boy good.
Good.
Good, terrible.
All right, so we have our friends over at DraftKings
Hey, DraftKings.
as a partner for the rest of the season. And we are going to give a player to watch going into the matchup. I believe this is going to transition into who we believe has a big day, not as much of an under the radar sort of deal. So this is player to watch this week against the Broncos.
Who to put your money on?
Yeah, who would you put your money on? We're not allowed to bet.
Yeah, but you guys are.
But everybody else watching this
So
absolutely
help
is.
us help you.
So click on the DraftKings and go check them out. We'll have some fun with them throughout the season. But we're going to start with Rob Phillips. Sorry, Heckma.
No, I want to start
You
with
want to start with Heckma?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I'm not going to do you like
Chanley.
that. No, so the thing is that he said under the radar. And I was thinking about that right before last week. And that's how it happened. That is the way. But
Are you picking McGovern?
no, I am not. And so.
Fullback Connor McGovern.
I mean, a guard caught a touchdown last night, so I'm just saying.
I understand, but we're not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going Zeke. I think Zeke has a big game this Sunday at 12 o'clock.
Why is that?
I just feel like the Denver Broncos defensive line is not going to be able to maintain what. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Zeke's going to have an impactful game. So
That's cute, Heckma. I'm glad you're going with 21. I'm going with 20. Yes, Tony Pollard is going to have a heck of a day. Zeke is going to have an okay day, but then they're going to pass the torch because when Pollard gets in the game, he's going to put his foot in the ground, cut backside, and he's going to be gone like Justin Timberlake.
So rushing yards and rushing and passing? Are you going with
Both.
overall?
Both.
Are you
BOFF? Both.
Oh, both. I like that.
Apostrophe EM. Both of them.
Both of them. That's a UM in the South.
2021. I'm going with Dalton Schultz.
I see what you did there.
He only, there you
Schultzenegger.
only had 2 catches for 11 yards against the Vikings.
Sorry.
Like, Dak, coming back? You good? You good? No, he actually, Coop Rush gave him 7 targets in that game, just didn't connect. He's had 5 catches at least in all but 2 games now this year. So, and we talked about, if Broncos play off, if there's open space underneath, they'll eat. He'll eat.
What has been the emergence and the biggest difference that you've seen from Dalton Schultz through the first couple years of his career heading into this year? I know there was a lot of growth that happened last year, but why is he the guy now? Why did he surpass Blake Jarwin for that starting tight end role? Because, I mean, there's a lot of things you have to do correctly, and Dalton Schultz is doing them.
One word, confidence. I think it's been his confidence. His confidence has grown so much in that position. And when Jarwin went down in the first game, he knew it was going to be all on him. And he's taken the reins. He's run with it. So that's confidence is the only thing that I can attribute it to.
I said this name a long time ago back in camp. Name that doesn't get spoken on highly or much at all. Linda Wells.
You did.
Tight ends coach for the Dallas Cowboys. This dude has developed that entire room. So, yes, confidence, but he's getting confidence because he's receiving amazing coaching, right? That coaching is translating to the practice field. That practice field is translating to the game. You now have an entire tight end room that you feel confident about. You have guys that understand what their roles are. You have guys who understand what their attributes are and how they can assist this team. Dalton Schultz has learned how to give 100% effort in everything that he does, and he receives the ball well. He gets some yak yardage for us. You got Jarwin, who still understands what he does, but guess what? Schultz is kind of taking the lead. But those guys are both very capable guys in that room. And then you have the other guys that come in there and help with the blocking and special teams and stuff like that. They understand their role as well. They're just as important. They just don't get their name called. So shout out to Linda Wells on the coaching for the entire room.
Is this his first year here in Dallas or second year?
Okay. Second. Yeah, he came with McCarthy. But with that being said, there is going to be some depth challenged at the tight end spot this week because there is a chance that Blake Jarwin is out. So Sean McCune has officially been activated. He is back onto the active roster. Rob, how do you see the tight end room kind of playing out this week with Dalton Schultz and then maybe a little sprinkle and another touch of McCune?
Sprinkles.
That sounds like a spice you could put on a dish.
It does.
McCune.
It kind of does.
That's right.
Yeah. He was having a hell of a camp before he got hurt. Yeah. High ankle sprain. I think he steps right in and is going to get some snaps. I think his blocking was pretty good last year in very limited snaps, so I think he can help in that regard. I think he took a step forward as a pass catcher, although in this offense, I don't know how many balls come your way as the second tight end. I mean, Jarwin hasn't had a ton of targets just because of all the weapons they've got, and Schultz has out-snapped him in terms of snaps. So, but they've got Sprinkles still on the active roster. When Jarwin gets back, that's going to be interesting because now you got 4 tight ends. You got guys coming off IR. So if you're, they got to look at that. So, but yeah, McCune steps back in.
Who's your guy? Who was your guy?
Schultz.
Okay.
Yeah. Who started the conversation?
And I'm with you on the confidence. And Coach Wells has done a great job. He said in training camp last year, I thought I could do it. This year, I know I can do it. So it is confidence. And I think he's gotten stronger, too, as a blocker. Like when he came in as a rookie, I remember watching him in Oxnard and point of attack. I mean, it was an adjustment for a rookie. So all those things.
Cowboys back at home Sunday for the Broncos matchup. And we've got our Pick'em segment coming up after the break. We're not going to break right now, but 888-855-2297. Start getting your calls in. Be a part of our Pick'em segment. The fans need some help because B from Ohio severely let them down last week.
Oh, B.
Severely let them down. So we need the fans to find their rhythm again this week. So give us a call, 888-855-2297. Now, I want to go back to the running back conversation because the front seven without a pass rusher, you can run on this team anyways. I mean, they have some strength in the interior of that defensive line, but it's nothing like you've seen previously. No. So where do you expect the play calling to go? Do you expect it to be more of a ground and pound straight up the gut or to the outside for Tony Pollard, and who could have the more success there?
I think you stretch these guys. I think you get them going sideline to sideline. I think our receivers have to do a great job of blocking on the outside. They have to be more determined to block than the other guys are to shed blocks. Those guys have a huge integral part in terms of the running game and the big play ability. Big plays don't happen unless receivers block. So getting through the first and the second level, that's a responsibility of the offensive line and the tight ends. The big plays, right, the 10-plus yard gainers are the ones that come when your receivers get down there and block safeties and DBs. So I think you stretch these guys outside and really get their first and second level to overcommit, and then that's when TP and Zeke occasionally will cut back and take this thing to the house.
You know, the play that I love so much is when they pull those guards. You know, that play, I think, and you've seen it so much this year, aside from the zone left, zone right. But you're right, getting this defense running from side to side and then hitting them with play action when we can to get those big scores on them. I just want to see, what I'm waiting on for Zeke is that long run, that 60-yarder where he breaks it off. So many people have questioned his speed. He's come back in shape. And it's time. I mean, we know Tony Pollard can do it. Tony Pollard will be gone if he's in the open field. But I just think that Zeke, for the kind of year that he's having, gashing off one of those big runs is going to change a lot of defenders' mind about where we are in our running game.
Do you think if Zeke gets that cutback and he is able to take off right through the entire defense of the Denver Broncos, do you think that he will exceed the speed limit that Derrick Henry reached this year at 21 miles
that's
per hour?
That's a good question.
Well, Jonathan Taylor exceeded that last night. He went 22.
Yeah, he was rolling.
22 miles an hour?
Yeah,
he went 22.6.
Wow,
I'd have to look it up.
But
he was rolling on that 78-yarder. Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, in a foot race, that would be a good one. But I just want to see my man hit his head on the goalpost one time.
Got you.
What's his long this year, like 40-something?
Yeah, no.
Didn't he break one? Not all the way, but
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't. I want him to score on this joint. Like, don't get caught at the one, dragged down from behind. We gone.
You just want to see him sustain a gap, or you want him to take off?
I don't care. Get into the end zone.
You want to see him walk off on something?
Yeah. I mean, look, maybe those.
There's a difference.
maybe those days are long gone and behind him. You know, I'm just saying, let's get to the house.
That's the beauty of this.
Trick Daddy style.
Get to the house.
There you go.
Take it to the house. Take it to the house. What you know about that?
Take it to the house.
Hey.
Scruffy. Yes.
That's my guy, man.
So, yeah, that's the beauty of the tandem because Zeke had some good insight a few weeks ago where he said they will fit runs to me.
Yep.
And then here comes Tony, and they fit it a certain way, and boom, he hits it a different way. Like you said, he stretches it. So
you're able to sell out more with Zeke. Let's just call it how it is. You're able to, as a defender, you're able to sell out more with Zeke.
You have to sell out.
You have to sell out more. You got to bring your butt with you, right? So you're shooting that gap, and you're trying to get there before he gets to you, right? He's a juggernaut. Don't let him hit you. Tony Pollard, you're trying to beat him to the spot. You know his ability to get to the outside. So if he out leverages you, he's going to gas on you. So what happens? It causes you as a defender to over pursue sometimes because you're trying to take the proper angle and beat him to that point before he gets there, which then puts you in a bad position when he puts his foot in the ground and cuts back, and now he can take off on you. And that's why his big plays, a lot of them come off of cuts.
I do agree.
Fifth fastest player in NFL history to hit 9,000 scrimmage yards, Ezekiel Elliott. We said it at the beginning of the week. Yep. It was in the notes this week, and it's just like, man, that every time you read that number,
blown over. People didn't. It hasn't been.
Nobody
much
really talked about it.
Which is weird from a record standpoint, especially the company that he's with now. So
Hall of Fame company.
Yeah,
no doubt. And hey, if he gets to 10,000, maybe that'll be a big time thing. He can get there next year.
I like it.
Easy. I think easy. He gets there next year. All right. When we come back here on Talkin' Cowboys, it's the Pick'em segment. If you haven't called in already, call in 888-855-2297. Represent the fans. They need you when we come back after the break.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
New Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. You deserve it.
I do deserve that.
You deserve decadent flavor without sugar. And a day at the beach without sand getting everywhere. And a relaxing bath that your children don't interrupt.
I deserve all that?
It's really just a visual metaphor for Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Everything you want, nothing you don't.
A visual metaphor on the radio. I do deserve that.
Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. The zero you deserve is finally here.
Before there was a draft, you could size up a cowboy by three simple factors: the crease in his hat, the bend of his brim, and his unbending attitude. A man's Stetson didn't just protect him from what life threw at him, it projected a rugged, unstoppable spirit. Stetson hats are still American-made with pride right here in Texas. They're still the unofficial crown of all self-respecting cowboys, and Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find a retailer nearest you at stetson.com/cowboys.
There's nothing as unique as our eyes, which is why Essilor pioneers ways to make lenses as unique as you. Verilux for super sharp vision, Essential Blue for protection, and Crizal for freedom from glare. 3 cutting-edge solutions in a single unique lens. So whatever your needs, insist on Essilor. Visit your local Essilor experts and find the perfect lens for you. See more, do more, Essilor.
Back to Talkin' Cowboys.
Whether you're watching from home or you're cheering in the stands, with Essilor lenses, you can see every exciting play. Book an appointment at your local Essilor experts and see what Essilor can do for you. See more, do more, Essilor on Talkin' Cowboys.
That's it right there.
Clip
bro.
that.
That wasn't.
Clip that.
Oh,
That wasn't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Clip
man.
that. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Did I do the 2 finger?
Yes. That was awesome.
That boy hit that mic. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please clip that. Oh,
That was
awesome.
fantastic.
Give that to the social media team.
Just boom, right off the top. Rob, there's
Classic.
a replay on my Twitter
Classic.
timeline right now, and I'm just watching. Oh, man, that's so great.
Classic.
Practice it in front of the mirror.
We've been
all
waiting.
week.
That was awesome. That
We've
was
been
awesome.
It was worth the wait.
Well
Thanks.
done,
Thanks.
Rob. Let's go. That's how to set the tone for the Pick'em segment. You guys ready for a standings update? Drum roll, please.
Come on.
Isaiah's in last.
Hello.
21 and 23. Last week he went
Hello.
2 and 4.
I like to see my competition.
Okay, you like to see what's in front of you.
Isn't that
Survey.
right?
Well, you're 4 games back from Heckma, who is tied with the fans at 25 and 19
fans.
overall. Heckma caught up, went 4-2 last week. Caught 2 games on the fans that went 2-4. Thanks, B from Ohio. Goodness.
Appreciate that.
Barry Church is is who we're talking about there, so that's why we're giving him so much flack there. Rob is in second place, 27-17.
Not
he had
good
a
enough.
Really nice week, 4-2 last week.
Not good enough.
Should have had 6-0.
Yeah,
that's okay. You're getting there. And then I'm at the top. I went even 500 last week, 29-15. So got a 2-game lead on Rob, but he is closing fast.
So
We've
you're
got
saying there's a chance.
There is definitely
You're
a
telling
chance.
me.
It is a long season, and we are
Super
separated by a total of 8 games at the moment.
Yeah, we're right
long season to go, and we've got 6 games this week. Hey, Isaiah could pass Rob.
I can see all
could
y'all.
tie Rob, I guess, if he goes 0-6 and you go 6-0.
Y'all don't see me coming.
That's how close it is right now.
Just
We've
gonna pick
got
everybody Isaiah.
Catch a
picks.
Freeman.
yeah, there you go. We've got our guest picker, and it comes from a place special in my heart, all the way down from Central Texas, the Super Syntex region of Waco, my hometown. Chad is on the line. Chad from Waco. How's it going, my man?
Man, it's going great. I don't even wear glasses, and you guys make me want to go to Esselor.
All right, buddy.
Let's clip that as well, social team.
Yes.
Chris, can we clip that one up and send it off because we need more glasses? But yeah, that's
Hey,
fantastic.
You know what Waco stands for, right?
What is that?
We ain't coming out.
We ain't coming out. There it is. I think you knew that.
I did know that. I got out of there pretty quick. I love Waco, though. I do love Waco with all my heart. What part are you from?
Actually, Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Gotcha. Over there by the old Baylor Stadium.
Like Rodeo
That's
Drive?
right.
No,
Beverly?
not Rodeo Drive. The old Baylor Stadium was actually in like a little suburb. Yes, there are suburbs of Waco called Beverly Hills, and it's kind of
They
right
used to
over there.
park in-
It's not the same.
they-
Don't worry.
My yard, they would park in my yard for the game. Hey, can I say something real quick, Isaiah? I'll be quick.
Yes.
I was watching Hit Sticks, and my man B. Church got robbed on the interception. All right? He got robbed. He should have won that.
You know
So
what?
anyway,
All I know is it's just in college. You know, you got to get both feet in bounds. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
You're exactly
I'm
right.
glad you're watching the show, though. Thanks for the support, man.
Yeah, thanks for the support, no doubt. But hey, it was put under review, and it was clear, concise
call.
video evidence
Good call.
that second foot was out of bounds. All right, we've got 6 games. You're going to start us off, Chad. The Patriots at the Panthers to start it off, and well, the Patriots need a win, but I think the Panthers might need it a little bit more. Who you got in that one?
I got the Patriots. I know the Panthers are at home, but I just think the Patriots are better than their numbers show.
No doubt about it. Both of these teams rank in the top 10 in scoring defense this season. Heckma, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Patriots.
C-Mac is back, but I'm still going with my old employer.
The Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots. Ever since the Cowboy-Panther game, man, Carolina's been dropping.
Yeah, they
get
beat
C-Mac back
Atlanta last week to get back on track a little bit. And with CMC back, I think the Panthers win this game. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Yeah, because they got what's
Pick
name
the
at
Panthers.
quarterback, right? From the Houston Rough Yeah, they got him
he's
and
back.
McCaffrey together. That might be kind of nasty.
It might
You
be
want
pretty
to
dirty.
change your pick?
No.
I'm gonna stick with the Panthers here. All right, the Browns
Nasty.
and the Bengals. Cleveland has won 5 of their last 6 against Cincinnati, but the Browns are reeling and the Bengals look really, really good in the AFC. Rob, who you got?
ODB just got cut, right, by Cleveland?
dirty
As of
bastard.
this morning. Whoa.
He said ODB got cut.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
OBJ.
OBJ.
Oh, baby, I like it.
My bad.
Make sure that's not what you meant to say.
Joe Burrow's dealing right now. I got the Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah,
Isaiah.
I'm going with my second favorite animal, the Tigers.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Bengals as well. Heckma?
Too much controversy in that locker room right now.
There's a lot going on.
This is a must-win. They got to get this one.
They fumbled that bag all the way this week.
Nah, I think I'm going to go with the Bengals here also.
Chad, who you got?
Copying me, dog.
I got to ride with LSU on this one. Give me the Bengals.
There you go, Jamar Chase.
What you gonna
and
do?
company. I said Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already said it. All right, Texans and the Dolphins. Houston has won 8 of their last 9 games against Miami, but once again, the Dolphins, kind of there. What's going on there?
Tyrod Taylor, baby. He's back.
Okay.
Let's go. H-Town.
H-Town rolling?
I'm a Tyrod Taylor believer.
Wow.
He is a good quarterback.
Okay. I didn't know he was even back this week. That's
He's
awesome.
back.
Good for him.
I'm going with the Dolphins on this one. They're at home. Yeah.
There's no ocean there.
That's okay. Going with the Fins.
All right.
Both teams are 1-7. This is a toss-up. I'll go with the home team, Dolphins.
Going the Dolphins. I'll go with Miami here as well. Chad, who you got?
I'm with Heckman on this one. I got the Dolphins.
Nice. So
Smart,
all
Chad.
by yourself.
I needed that.
This is going to be a fun one, even without Aaron Rodgers. How about the Packers and the Chiefs? Green Bay, 7 straight games, longest active winning streak in the NFL. Chad, who you got on that one?
I got the Chiefs. I don't think the Pack can pull it off, and I think Isaiah's right. I think the Chiefs are waking up. So
There you go. Isaiah?
Chiefs.
Yeah, I think that Jordan Love has a good game, but I think that the Chiefs, I think they figured it out this week.
Okay, Rob?
Pat Mahomes is still Pat Mahomes. And this Cowboys-Chiefs game is going to be as hyped as we thought it would be by the time they play. Give me the Chiefs.
Ooh, I like that bold statement. I'm going to pick the Chiefs here as well just because Aaron Rodgers. I think if Aaron was available, I think the Packers would win at Arrowhead. He's not. Give me the Chiefs.
Catch up, boys. Go Chiefs.
All right, so Chiefs all the way across the board. How about this one? The Titans and the Rams. Derrick Henry out. Can they still pull off a win against the Rams on the road? Tennessee and the Rams are 2 out of 3 teams with 4 wins since week 5. So 2 of the hotter teams in the NFC. I'll start this one out. I'm going with the Rams at home. Matthew Stafford has just been dealing. Chad, who you got?
I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I think the Titans are going to upset them.
Wow. Why is that?
Hope more than anything else. I want my Cowboys to have the best record in the NFC, and so I got to, besides all that, I can't just ride with y'all and every pick, man. I got to go against somebody.
That's fair.
No, I thank you for that, Chad, because I'm tired with the fans right now, and I think this is going to get the separation that I needed. So I appreciate you for going out on the limb and saying it with your chest. But I'm going with L.A. No way.
Yeah, I think McNichols has a heck of a day at the running back position, but I think that the Stafford is just too much, man.
He's been so good. Rob?
Yeah, I thought before the Von Miller trade, the Rams are the biggest threat to the Cowboys in the NFC, and I think it more so now.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. The final game we're picking this week, it is the Cowboys back at home. They are 3-0 at home this season. They've won 5 straight at AT&T Stadium. They have not started 4-0 in the AT&T Stadium era. The last time they did it at home was back in 1999. Can the Cowboys make it 4-0 at home with a win over the Denver Broncos? Teddy Bridgewater and company, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton on the other side, Patrick Surtain. Can the Cowboys get a win? We'll start with Isaiah Stanback.
I love John Elway, but I don't love him that much. Go with the Cowboys.
I love the laugh from Chad. He just starts busting out laughing.
You know he's not playing, right?
Yeah, exactly. If he was playing, it'd be a different conversation, but he's not playing, so I'm going with the Cowboys.
He was playing in the last game the Cowboys won against the Broncos back in 1995. Aikman had 2 passing touchdowns. Smith had a rushing touchdown. Emmitt Smith, that is. And then John Elway threw for a couple as well.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah, how about that?
Don't.
How about Chad? What do you got on this one?
I think you know who I'm going with, but I was told to give a score, and I've got 41-13 Cowboys.
40 burger.
Wow, I like it.
40 burger.
Go to that Hewitt Drive Whataburger down there in Waco for me and order a 40 burger fresh from that Whataburger. I love it. Chad, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Of course, love it from Waco and love the support, my man.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank y'all. I appreciate
Sick 'em
you having me on.
Bears. Yeah, there you go. Beamer in the back, Sick 'em Bears. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you.
All right, we didn't. It's a bear claw. Sick 'em Bears.
It's a cub. Okay.
All right, whatever.
That's a bear claw right there.
Give me a score, Isaiah. You didn't give a score.
35-14.
Oh, so not far off from Chad's, actually. Just not a 40 burger. Rob?
30. Copy Isaiah. 34. 34-20 Cowboys.
37-20 Cowboys. So I'm right there with you on the score, I guess. But yeah, 37-20 Cowboys. Heckma Harrison.
I left my can opener at home, but I tell you, I'm going to bring it to the stadium with me at 12 o'clock. I got a daddy-daughter date going on Sunday, taking my baby to the game.
Let's go.
All right?
Nice.
And we're going to open a can of whoop-ass out there on AT&T Stadium on Sundays. But I am predicting a 40 burger as well. Chris Beam will be going by Whataburger and sending us the text to show us that he got his 40 burger. So I'm going to go with what my man Chad just said, something like 41-13, something ugly.
Can you say can of whoop ass?
Can of whoop ass.
I actually bought my mama a can of whoop ass, and she has it at the house. It's still there.
You're a good son.
Wait. Everybody be quiet. Say it one more time.
A can of whoop ass.
Okay, clip it. Thank you. All right, that's it for us here on Talking Cowboys. For Chris Beam in the back, Isaiah Stanback, Rob Phillips, I'm Kyle Yeomans. Hope you had fun this week. Heckma Harrison, what do we say on Fridays?
Cowboy Nation, I hope your team wins.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?